Igbo man will say, it is creepy out here. It's creepy. Um, it's close to noon, according to West African time. And we are supposed to be on our Sunday service. It's a special kind of service. We gather here at Nollywood Actors Daily Library and we have fun like big men, like very carefree kind of people. We enjoy, we relax, we chill, we discuss, problems we are facing in our individual lives and of course in our communities, you know. As you already know, we move from place to place, community to community, region to region. Like we basically don't stay one place and we live amongst the people on a daily. This is every day something. It's not something like we do this week, the next week we will go vacation for uh, uh, um, uh, um, Paris or no, we know they vacate. Our movement is our vacation. When we move like this, we are vacating. You get me? And we live amongst the people. We live in communities. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're trying to get and understand ourselves the better. When you stay for estates, you can hardly tell who your next neighbor is. But when you live amongst the people, so you get to understand what's going on. And we do it practically. It's not something we read or we are taught about. You get me? So please, your time go down too far, but it has to chill. It's a nice feeling. You go like we dey inside nature like this. So anything can happen. So when you are over there while I'm here, so you gotta watch my back while we gist. It's a big man thing. Like if you have this rich people kind of mentality, that's what we're on now. So relax, let's gist. So what do we have today? Our Sunday service. Today we have time. Time is equivalent to money. You get me? Time begots money. Time begots money. That's in a very big grammar. I was going around it as okay, how do I reduce this grammar? Time begots money. Now I can't reduce to time na money. Time na money, oh, time na money, oh. Time na money, oh, oh, time na money, oh. Hey. Don't go to use your time to do anyhow. Show why many. See, every 24 hours, every human being has got. 24 hours, all of us get. No Ojoro for that one. Ojoro no the inside. It was naturally shared, so it wasn't in the hands of our politicians to share. So luckily, each and every one of us managed to come outside with 24 hours. Now, how you use your own 24 hours now can be very, very important. And that's something we say you need to pay attention to. Like when you wake up, you need to check and balance. By what time you go to bed? By what time now you don't wake up? What's up? What thing you go use your remaining time to do? What's the plan? What's the way forward? Now this is supposed to discuss within yourselves every time and at always. I don't can understand. People no can they go church like that too much these days. We come inside farm hoping to be you and you alone. And we just they see people with it, it's either they are harvesting or they are cultivating. So it's like say people don't reduce. But that's not why we're here. Let's continue. So time, how you spend your time is very, very, very important. Like it matters too much. And as you spend your time wisely, you also need to be careful for the next man. See, say when we dey talk things here, we no dey talk am based on say we go Harvard University or Oxford. No, 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 no. Nothing concerns us with all those ones. It is based on reality. This is not grammatical something. It's not something of grammar or King's English kind of expression. What we dey tell now is fact. our day-to-day life, wetin dey go on, what is happening. As you dey spend your time judiciously, carefully as a professional, you need to dey also dey consider the time of those probably beneath you in terms of appointment or opportunity wise. Hey, I don't go speak another long grammar. Okay. The reason I mean be say, if you're using your time judiciously as you ought to do, as a learned person, as person who don't go to school, person who smart, all this thing is not really about school, it's about people who are smart, you know how to use your time. You will also consider the person you're also working with, or you get somebody attached to you somehow. Sometimes that time when I dey do driver for driving for Abuja, you see these guys when they are very careful of their own time, all these big men them. In some cases, not all of them, because I know some of them that they are also very much considerate, you get me? And now, they just consider the other people's time, like the security men, like all those domestic staffs. Like, you get driver wey be say wey dey come leave his house at 6 a.m. in the morning. No, not 6 a.m. A driver will leave his house at 5 a.m. sharp, getting to your house at 6 a.m. so that to clean the car and pick your children up for school. 6 a.m. And this same driver will leave your house 7 p.m. Probably before he gets home, that will be around close to midnight. So you have practically consumed every blessed day. You consume almost 24 hours of this young man's time. That one is not the issue. That is not the problem. Nobody quarrel you say they consume person time. But when you reach at the end of the month, instead of you to pay, you no go pay. You still dey owe such person, and you are bringing up excuses. Bro, there is no excuses. If not to sell your pikin, sell one. You shouldn't owe such a person. Listen, you need to be careful of people's time. You need to be careful of people's time. When you are sure that you are the one, you have used somebody's time, it is only right that you pay for such time. What do they do now? We are always very self-centered in this part of the world. It's only our own time that matters. You go order a ride now. Sometimes you go see somebody go park, they wait for you. In most times, very nice guys like some of the angelic ones out there, they go still understand. They go see some, they go add tip, or some the nice student, hey, I'm very sorry, like, hey, I'm very sorry, please forgive me. Like, they explain what held them or something where they make them come, they delay your time. They try to explain. I'm very polite, nice, humble. Sometimes this one is, but you see some people, they feel that now only their own time that matters, because you are MD. It's only your own time that worth money, because this guy is a cab guy. His time doesn't matter. Bro, you dey whine me. Your own time is probably reading in billions, but that cab guy time is also reading in cash. But maybe that cash fit no go loud like your own, but still cash. That is you trying to be cautious of using people's time, because it's using equivalent to trying to buy somebody. Say you are threatening somebody. That means when you use people's time deliberately, because in most cases in a deliberate act, you go just dey use people's time, they waste time deliberately. That's a criminal offense. I'm telling you, you don't behave like that. Forget where you dey. This is Africa. That's why they say African time. Who introduced African time given her? How did it? Who started it? I need somebody to mention name. Who started that African time? How it be like? We don't keep to time because we think say time na something you go just do anyhow you dey get. See, in most times we know they know say Our time is actually far going. That is why we dey encourage people to dey travel. You see, we no dey stay for one place. We know we really deep down understand the importance of all these things. I'm telling you before God and man. Now we wey dey travel know these things. That is why, like our own words, because we are not just travelers, we be people wey no dey stay one place. So we know. Do you know some of the people wey be say I saw 5 years ago? Some of these people, some of them are close to grandina and grandpa. I was, what's going on? Some of the guys I met 10 years back. What? You guys don't even check things like this because you're in your fast lane. You don't even consider. You don't take a break and say what's going, what's popping. It's just the move. So you must learn how to use your time judiciously and also be very cautious of another man's time. You don't write them down. Time is something nobody can afford, and time is another thing wey be say everybody can afford. You dey grab am say you don dey for your hand now, you no go fit come buy am off your hand. What are you doing with your own? That one na your own problem. And if you don't deal with this problem now, when you go start, you go think say na one thing wey dey very seriously. You no know say na just because say you ignore time, you dey do your things based on things. You just dey vibes on vibes, cruise on cruise. Activate. You dey go as you dey go. Dey point up, one finger in the air. You dey move. You're not checking time. You not even dey consider. Hey, time is going. It is so important people get to know you as somebody who values time. Let's say if people know you say person wey value time, you get as they see you, they go begin to ask more value, small. Even if you no get value before, you go one kind yahoo person, they go begin to ask more value to your name when you are a person of punctuality, person of before they put time, they don't arrive the exact time or few minutes before the time, and you are detailed. You like human being. Why they do like this? So you need to be the way human beings supposed to be. You get the way human beings supposed to be. You need to be time conscious, my brother. When they tell you 5, they mean 10 and 5. Nobody they flow you, they do nonsense. I don't get all these things. If I tell you waiting time do my papa in this life before heaven and this earth, why the match so before this forest and animal with this so. If I tell you waiting time do my papa in this life, many things when my partner achieve na time do. A man will go school like this, a man go school like Willie. Even now waiting me, I no come get interest in education. But the man no they ever keep to time before God. My dad can never keep to time. If he says something now, if he says something, no matter how important that thing is, if you go there like 10 minutes late or 20 minutes late, sometimes 30 minutes late. So this thing be like culture. It don't dey inside of us. E no good. And apart from you now, as in all this delay in appointment, not being punctual, wetin we dey discuss about again now is you being also conscious of what you do, how you are using your time. Hey, do you know what is going on? Sometimes when I see people take some kind of decisions, I don't know what I tell them. Because you no go know. That street where you stay now, only girls they stay that street. Mostly old people doesn't stay there. Then you small your mentality don't tell you say maybe only young person it go be. Now lie. And lie you go old too. You understand? Your street, maybe you are getting used to young lifestyle. Say you will never grow beyond young lifestyle. That's where all these things they start to. No, you're going to exceed that side. So you enter the next side, the next phase of life. So you need to be conscious of all these times. Wetin dey solve, how I go use am, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Because if I see wetin time don do people, chai, hey, see last 2 months wey be say we dey for somewhere they call Umu Ejije for Abia State. So I met a guy wey be say I used to know that guy for really. So somehow we reconnected at Umu Ejije Abia State. So me and my man say we gist, na mo talk. You know my matters now. Say mo gist, normal level. If you say gist, a man of 30 years, they follow me gist, the kind discussion this guy they follow me discuss. If they plan how 10 million go just enter your hand like this, you go enter Canada or enter UK. I don't understand. You won't go to farm. If I report you now, they go say I'm a bad friend. How you go say if 10 million just enter your hand? You no get handwork, you know they do anything. You dey 30 years. You still dey think how 10 million get enter your hand. You go use them enter, you dey enter where? Where you dey enter? Where you dey enter? Where you dey enter? You know they watch your time. Sometimes when you are not being considerate of your time, like there wahala dey dey. Most time before you know, you be like say everything come. I don't reach 40 now. Woo, woo-hoo. Tomorrow is my 50th birthday. Woo, I don't old. That is how it is. Please, we need to consider people time because most time, even we, sometimes we dey we just based on things wey dey solve. We don't really have that too. We are not that too focused to pay attention to our own time. At least you see that person wey we dey work with, wey dey with us, we should always be paying attention. If you employ somebody, please work with the time. If there is a need to use extra time, discuss, let there be renegotiation. Let's renegotiate. Learn how to compensate people for their time. No be wetin you do. Okay, you don't do work now. I know say I tell you say make you wait for me. You don't wait for 1 hour. But wetin you do? You don't do anything now. See, if you play with me, what's that? Please, all we do here is to make sure we have a better community, we have more understanding. We treat everybody better. You get money, you be VIP, no problem. If you get a place where we say money, we are dealing with money, you go carry money come, all of us go dey back for you, you go forward. But this place now, this is not money talk. We dey tell you about time. When you use people time, please compensate them adequately. May I repeat am? When you use people time, whether knowingly or unknowingly, as long as you know that you are the cause, my beloved, my brethren, that time must be compensated. You go pay for that time. That is why if you dey where rich people dey, they no dey use time play. For instance, if you go Kenaland, they get 7 services, and all these 7 services before, if I say you dey finish before 4 p.m. or if I say you don't reach 15 services now, Kenaland. But all those services, one service 1 hour, or if I say one service is 45 minutes, one service you run am. Whether people they do things, you time things, you do things. Why you get some church where you go enter? Sorry for using church because this is a place I'm kind of very familiar with. You will go now. Una go there, they go sing worship 5 hours. They go sing praise 2 hours. When they give that sharing testimony takes around 8 to 10 hours. You go there for church, They go give you mat, you go sleep for another corner. And now our time is being wasted. Time dey go, the clock dey tick, e no dey stop, e no dey pause. All the whole gragra wey Messi and Ronaldo do now, highest in the next 10 years now, when we on our television, we no go see them anywhere. Aje. The only place you go see them na their statue. You no fit see in the next 10 years, 10 years too much. 5 years, if on your TV, no TV go show any of Messi or Ronaldo anywhere. You no know. Time. Some of us, where I come from, like normal street, all of us dey. Some of us, some guys don play ball, play ball, play ball. They don reach 40 years. They still dey hope say they go play for Barcelona, FC Barcelona or Chelsea. And you dey 40 years. Wetin you want make I tell you? Like, how? What are you trying to do? What is your intention? So, we need to dey watch the time. We need to dey watch it. Because nothing concerns the time. The time no even send our papa. E go dey move. It keeps moving, oga. It's either you follow up or you shall forever be left behind. What's going on? What's going on? What? Oga, we dey 2020, 42. You've been left behind. And in that chakasha, you just time. Please, time. Please, time. Please, time. That is why when you go civilized countries, civilized nations, place where human beings live, where all of us want to go. Now human beings now then set places like that up. And then human beings now then set places like that up. Your own, the one wrong go somewhere. They work with time. Check that time. You go there, you go follow them work with time. When you come here, you go begin the display like wetin like buffalo. Begin the display waiting. Where you learn all these things where you display to start with. To start with. You don't pay for time again. You use cab for New York, you no go pay for time. But when you enter your own country, and that time you will begin to learn, say you will learn how to waste people time unnecessary. Don't you guys know how important time is? Now, whether somebody go live, they enter inside bush, they venture into places like this before somebody go pay attention. Please. We don't read these things. We don't nothing. We know these things. They affect us. They are our problems. They are the reason why we are not living happily. Because when you chop people time, you know they pay. Deep inside their heart, they are not happy. But sometimes, little. Sometimes when man they chop, you know they feel they get opinion. But please, you say don't try. And they say you not trying like that, we know. That is why we are begging you. No best. No best. Just a normal discussion. Nollywood actors day library. Thank you for your support. Omo. This is where they share. Where they like. Thank you. We sincerely appreciate you for everything, your patience. For the fact say still there around. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Watch out! Hope say no dey fear no dey catch you when we pull up for our shrine way. We do things nobody does. That is why we kind of unbelievable. And it's real, man, it's real. And it's nice when it's real. Huh? Is it not? It is. It's nice when it's real. Hey! I think that should be the end of our Sunday service, Abby. Time. I'm on a soon. Our things they go on. People are going broke, seriously. People are going broke. But e get one special people wey no fit go broke for this life. If you fall among this category and you're broke, my God. Send us email. Ajay 2 billion. 2 billion today. 2 billion in whichever country today. If you fall into this category we are about to mention now, is one kind unique category like that. And the category is for fine people. Are you fine? Smile. Smile. Are you fine? You fine? I like. Are you that fine? Like it's not just a regular fine. You guys be very very fine. You don't understand. Like you guys be very beautiful. Like something unique, something exceptional. You know? Yeah, something irregular. You know. Now. When you come out for street, look around. You know, it's not that kind. You know, reach like 10 per street. You fall into this category. Oh, they enjoy you. Your own better. Your own better. Your own better. Oh, no. You find like that? Wow. It's alright. It's alright. Enjoy. Enjoy. It's nice meeting you. Enjoy.